Hey, Penny Pinchers, I'm K-Mac, and welcome to Penny Pinching with K-Mac. This channel is dedicated to my personal journey of getting out of debt, mastering the art of budgeting, and embracing the practice of cash stuffing and adopting a minimalist lifestyle. If you're on a quest for financial freedom, keen on organizing your finances through budgeting and cash stuffings, and curious about simplifying your life, then you've come to the right place. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and join our Penny Pincher community and embark on this transformative journey with us. Together, let's tackle debt, budget wisely, and live more with less. Thank you for tuning in. Let's jump into today's topic. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I know it's been a minute. It's March 2nd, 2024, and today we're doing a budget video. And the reason why we're doing a budget video and not a cash stuffing video is because I want to get in the habit of doing these bi-weekly, weekly budget sheets. Something to look at and really hone in on when it comes to my budgeting. Now, I do my budgeting digitally. I use the Every Dollar app, but it's always great to write it down and really put some thought into, where the money's going. Now, these aren't all of my expenses, but these are the expenses that would typically cause me to swipe my debit card, all times during the month, right? And potentially blowing my budget. So that's why I decided to, write these out and do the cash envelopes for these specific expenses, because my goal is to use my debit card as less as possible, as less as possible. I understand that things are going to come up and we budget for that. But, in a perfect world, this is how it should go, because of the way my accounts, my expenses pop up. Like this month, my electric bill is due in 2 days. My gas bill was due yesterday. It's toward the end of the month, so it's kind of hard to budget. Those expenses kind of fluctuate, and I don't really have a hard number. So it's hard to budget for it. So the way I'm doing my budget is I budget for the expenses that I know I'm going to use day to day. And then I allow the money to stay in my my bank, or what do you call it? Oh man. I can't even think of it right now. You got your savings. Oh yeah, my checkings account. And I allow the money to sit in my checkings account. Allow all the bills to go out, and whatever is left, I'll go ahead and throw that at my debt. So that's the way I'm going to do it, because of the way I get paid and the way my bills fall in line. It's just really hard to have a set amount to make one lump sum payment to my credit card. So if that makes any sense, I'll try to clean this message up. That way it makes more sense later on. But I think you guys kind of get it. You know how your bills aren't always on the 1st or the 15th. Some bills are on the 3rd. Some bills on the 11th. Some bills are on the 12th. Some bills on the 21st. Some bills on the 28th. So it's kind of hard to really dial in on that. So my strategy is to, whatever's left, whatever would roll over to the following month, I would just throw that at my credit card debt. So that's the way I'm doing it here. So with that being said, let's go ahead and budget for this paycheck that we got. Now, this isn't my entire paycheck. Like I said before, this is just the amount of money that I'm going to allocate to these specific, what I call rolling expenses, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. So I have $793. I'm gonna contribute $100 to food, $150 to gas, $50 to my haircut expense, $70 for pet food. We're gonna do $25 for miscellaneous. You know, miscellaneous are things like deodorant, soap, dishwashing detergent, you know, you name it. Little things like that that kind of pop up. But I'm pretty good on that right now, so I don't think I'll actually need it this month. But who knows, right? My car expense. You know what was funny? I got paid today, and my engine check light came on today. And it's gonna cost me $135 to get a diagnostics done, and who knows how much it's gonna cost to actually get whatever's causing the engine check light to come on to get repaired. I'm expecting $500 to $600. Hopefully it's not, but you know how that goes. So it's just one of those up and down moments when it comes to this budgeting thing, man. You know, when you're trying to do the right thing and really get your life in order, that's when these things pop up, you know. But I'm glad we budgeted for it, and we have that emergency fund to cover these things, so we don't, you know, completely blow the budget. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, that's just one of those things that I'm going through right now. So I'll let you guys know how it goes, and you know how much it costs me in one of the upcoming videos. We'll discuss that. All right, so let's get back to it. So hobbies is another cool one. I'm adding $100. So hobbies, if I didn't tell you guys before, I'm really into photography, and my goal is to get to a point where I'm able to use photography as a way to add some additional income and really expedite this journey of getting out of debt a lot faster. That way I don't have to do those side hustles, those real time wasters, time consuming side hustles like DoorDash, you know. I've kind of decided, instead of doing DoorDash, spending 3 or 4 hours doing DoorDash to make $50, I'll utilize that time to hone in on my skills, to really get my hobby off the ground, because I'm pretty good at taking photos and editing them and everything like that. So I'm going to utilize that time that I would typically do for DoorDash to make $50 here and there to really hone in on a skill that can make me, you know, a few dollars on the weekend, and it's only for a few hours of work, and I don't have to completely stress out about you know, food and insurances and, you know, all the things that come with, you know, the DoorDash, getting to car accidents and things like that. So as far as the $100, I usually go to meetups, and at these meetups we're able to take pictures of models, and it costs about $50, and then you'll throw the model some tips. I usually tip $50. So it's a great way to network and meet models and really get the pictures and images that you want. That way you can build your portfolio, get that experience, so you can promote to you know, to clients. So that's what I'm doing with the hobby. And like I said, at some point I'll let you guys in on more about how that's going, and, you know, show you guys some of the pictures and some of the behind the scenes things that I'm doing. So outside of YouTube, outside of my job, I'm also doing photography. All right, let's get back to the budget. Housing. My housing, I'm going to allocate $110. This includes the pest, weed, and the grass mowing that I get done pretty much every 2 weeks or whatnot. Health deductible, that's more of a sinking fund, but you know, you want to always have that money available, even if you don't need it. It's just good to have it because you know, when those things pop up, it could shock your budget. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure I got my health deductible in order. So we're going to go ahead and contribute $25 to that. And the same thing with vet expenses. You know, I have a couple of dogs here at the house, and you know, they're American bullies, which are a dog that has all types of allergies and these different things. You know, I love the dogs, but I mean, they're expensive, man. I didn't know that when I got into them, but yeah, I have to budget for them. So it's usually about $65 just to go in, and usually they need, you know, some medication. So I like to budget for that. So we're gonna allocate $80 of this paycheck, and then we're going to set up a $50 buffer for anything that I may go over on, you know, which will probably go toward my car repair. That's probably where that buffer is going to go. But that's the reason why I got the buffer. So let's go ahead and add this up to make sure the numbers are correct. All right, let's see. Oh, we got 100. All right, let me move this right here. All right, so we got 100 plus 150 plus 50 plus 70 plus 25 plus 33 plus 100 plus 25 plus 80 plus 50. Uh-oh, wait a minute, something's off. 683. Something's off. Something's off. Let's see. What did I leave off? What did I leave off? I got my food, gas 150, haircut 150, food haircut's 50, food 70, miscellaneous is 25, my car 33, hobbies 100. What I got? Housing 110, health deductible 25, my vet expense 80, my buffer's 50. Let me double check. What something's off. Let's see. 100 plus 150 plus 50 plus 70 plus 25 plus 33 plus 100 plus 110. I think I left that out. Plus 25 plus 80 plus 50. Yeah, that's what it was. I left off the 110. So there it is there, guys. $793 that I'm going to be budgeting. That's it for the video. That's a bit of an update. Sorry it took a while, but you know, I get paid every 2 weeks. And I mean, things kind of came up, but your boy is back in action. I got a game plan as far as how I can drop more consistent videos, maybe break things down a little bit. So in upcoming videos, well, the following video, I'll be doing actual cash stuffing, where I'll be allocating the funds to the envelopes. And then in another video, I'll give you guys an update on my my credit card debt. I paid $785 last month, or this month, and on that credit card I have a 29-day window, so the interest has already been applied. So I'll give you guys an update showing you guys how much is, you know, having having that credit card debt, how much it's actually costing me each month. And it might surprise you guys, because I'm not sure how often you guys look at your statements. I wasn't looking at my statement. I was just paying I was paying more than the minimum, but I wasn't looking at those expenses. And once I started looking at that interest rate and how much it was costing me, how much it was taking out of the money I was actually contributing, it really upset me. So if you guys are looking for motivation to want to get out of debt, start looking at your statements. And I'll talk more about that in upcoming videos. But yeah, if you're watching this video right now and then you're in credit card debt, or especially if there's interest being applied, whatever the debt is, if there's interest being applied, look at those statements. Look at them every time that you're going to get a new statement. Look at those statements. I'm sure it's going to upset you. So use it as your motivation. But that's it, guys. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, this is Penny Pinching with K-Mac. I'm K-Mac. This is the channel dedicated to my personal journey of getting out of debt and mastering the art of budgeting and embracing and practicing cash stuffing and adopting a minimalist lifestyle. And again, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.